too many are simply not living life at the same time as growing their business. And it's so important to be doing a combination of the two, because what's been happening is to certain people, and I'm still seeing it even fairly recently, they can come, growing your online business is great and highly recommended. That's what we all need to be doing, but you're also becoming not you directly, but some people are becoming sort of too obsessed almost with what they're doing. It's taking over their complete life. So what I mean by this, what's the bottom point to it all? Because, I'm all for everybody making a good income online. That's what we're all here for. We're all here for the same reasons, all building our businesses and dreams and long-term wealth. Yes, and I get all that, obviously. But life, you've got to remember, people, life is all about living for now as well, And way too many online are simply not doing that. Now, to give you a good example, when I made this post originally that I referred to in the week, when I made it originally, sort of 2 or 3 months back or more, sort of in the summertime, a very good marketing friend of mine lost everything that he had. Absolutely everything. He lost his home, his wife, his kids. He lived in a different country. He was so wrapped up in his online ventures, and he put that before everything, that his wife literally had enough, and he was forced to move out. He was forced to leave the country, get a divorce, and he's really struggling now to see his kids again. That's a real life story. I'm not going to mention any names, obviously, but this is somebody who was doing pretty well online, in all the business that he did, but he left it to sort of consume his life, guys. It can't be like that, It cannot be like that. You've got to question yourself, at what cost are you drowning yourself almost with your business? Because you need to make time for those who are important around you, and plus be sure to enjoy life at the same time, because life is way, way, way too short. I'm a firm believer, like I said, of everybody else online, in creating sort of long-term wealth and making our dreams and visions come true, obviously, but I make sure that at the same time that I'm doing it, I'm spending quality time with my wife and living life to the fullest along the way. I mean, last year, or in summer 2016, I was able to make a lifelong dream come true by taking her over to Disneyland Paris, somewhere that she'd always wanted to go. I made sure that we were able to do that, and we didn't do it just the once in the summer. I took her back to Disneyland Paris in the end of October. We saw the Halloween festival. We were back at the end of the year again. We saw the Christmas parade and everything else. I made it a real sort of memorable occasion, and that itself was one of 4 vacations that we had that year. We had 5 in 2015, and this year we had another 4. We went to Mallorca twice, went to Portugal twice, and this is the point. Here lies the difference, I'm still building the online business. We're still growing things in that respect, but I'm still doing what I can to make sure that we're living life to its sort of fullest and maximising what we're doing. It's a part of what we all do, and too many people have just become completely wrapped up in the business, and they're not making time for anything else. Nothing at all. I mean, look at what happens sort of in the world. This is the point of the post that I made originally. You got, we have terrorist attacks, hurricanes, random school shootings, people being killed in the blink of an eye, and some people seem to forget about these things. It's all very well, sitting there getting obsessed with, buying more hash power, or getting involved in another cryptocurrency and building up this and building up that and investing everything back in the business. But what if these people in these disasters and things like that have been doing all that, because obviously innocent lives have just gone, what if they've been doing all that and doing nothing for themselves? Where would that have got them? Where would it have got them? Nowhere, absolutely nowhere. So I always say to people, always stop and think for a minute and ask yourself, if something were to happen to yourself tomorrow, are you able to look back on the year, say you just had this time of year, and know you've had a great time, you've enjoyed life to its fullest, and have wonderful memories to take with you? Have you done that? I know many, many people online that are doing reasonably well, having quite good success, and they have done nothing this year apart focus on growing their business. 100%. They've not been away, they've not done nothing, they've not treated themselves, been out with their wives, kids and families. And I know many, many, many that are like this. Absolutely a high handful. And I think it is madness, Yeah, absolute madness. You know, you've got to do it both. You've got to be living life to the fullest as well, you know. Because if you're not, you know, you're going to end up sort of like one of my marketing friends, yeah. You know, and that's the way you sort of got to look at it. And it's all about finding that balance. There's nothing wrong with focusing on your dreams. There's nothing wrong with focusing on your visions. There's nothing wrong with building an online business. But you've got to have that life balance as well. It's absolutely imperative. Okay, so because many online will not that. I said I know many people. I'm not just saying one example. I know many people that I've seen that I still speak to regularly. One person I know in particular, you know, he's got a very high sort of passive income. He's done nothing for the last 2 years, not a thing. You know, he's just completely wrapped up with just scaling up. And you think, well, it's all well and good. I know he's got his long-term wealth, but what if something happens tomorrow? Bang! What's it done for? Nothing. You know, so you really got to sort of get your life balance in place. You know, because we all have dreams, we all have visions of where we want to be. You know, but with some people, it can be that's all it ever is, you know, because you can achieve anything you want in life. I'm a firm believer of that. You can accomplish any dream as long as you want it bad enough. So you should always write down your goals, your dreams, and anything else that you desire. Do something on a daily basis that's going towards actively growing your business, yeah. You know, but also live life to the full. Maybe you're like myself and my wife Angie, and we just like to take more vacations a year. So as well as building online income, as well as building the business and starting to work towards a long-term wealth, we're still making sure that we go out on 3 or 4 vacations every year. Absolutely, 100%. They come sort of first almost, yeah. You know, you might have a hobby that you want to do more. You want to, say, reduce your own work hours or whatever, spend more time with your kids. All these things are, you know, are really important, you know, and they're all sort of possible with the online industry, people know, but it's applying that balance, and just don't become obsessed with it all, because you know, while you're building your dream, you've got to make time for those around you and enjoy life as much as possible, because the way I always look at it, you know, we only have one life, you don't get a second chance at it, you know, it's not like you can finish an online business and it doesn't work out, you try something else, you know, you don't get that with life. And it's supposed to, I got quite a good reaction when I wrote it back in the summer, you know, and so I reposted it recently because I'm still seeing this pattern going on, you know, and like I said, I'm a firm believer, we're all here for the same reason, we're all here to build our dreams and goals and visions and all that. And, you know, I want everybody to do well and everyone to be successful, but don't let it consume you. Too many people are letting it consume everything that they do, and you know, they're not doing anything else. You know, life is too short, guys. Find that life sort of stroke income, online income balance, and make sure you enjoy it as well. You know, we only get one shot at it. Because, you know, as they say, you know, life is good, and the day is good, but tomorrow is never guaranteed. And you should always remember that. So make sure you're getting that life-work balance, and don't let what you're doing, you know, take over everything else, because you can lose everything in the blink of an eye.